For this performance evaluation solution, I'm going to show you all how to create a concept map. Concept maps are really great because they are effective presentation tools. They're good for structured note taking, and they just make student learning visible so the teacher can examine what the student knows, something visually. So I'm going to go here to coggle.it. If you don't have an account, you have to create one. It's free. And then once you create your account, you go here and click Create Diagram. So for this diagram, I'm just going to use the ADDIE model as an example of walking through on how to create a concept map with Coggle, just because it's something that we're familiar with and would be easy to explain through a concept map. So here's where you start it. This is kind of the base of everything. So I'm going to type in here ADDIE model. And then I'm actually going to upload an image. So you can upload images with each branch that you have, and I'm going to go here to where I have an ADDIE model picture saved in my instructional technology folder, and go ahead and click this and click open, and it will take me to create branches off of it. So I'm going to click this plus button here, and with the ADDIE model, it's an acronym for analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. So for each section of the model, I'm going to have a branch. So the first one is analysis. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and click enter, and that will create my branch. And then the cool thing about this is that you can create branches off of that one branch. So I'm going to go ahead and click add again, and then this is going to break down the steps of the analysis part of the ADDIE model. So the first step is instructional goals. Hit click enter, and then I'm going to go ahead and press a branch again, and then it's going to say instructional analysis. I'm going to make sure this is spelled correctly and enter. So there's more steps to the analysis, but just before I continue, I'm going to show you. You can go ahead and click on this, click and drag this plus button to move your branches around and make it as you please. So it's a little bit easier to read. So the next section is learner analysis. Enter. And then the last one is set up learning objectives. And I'm going to go ahead and move these around just so you can see them clearly. So that's the first one. The second one is design, and you can see that it's changing colors with each new branch, which is really helpful. You can also make the branches longer or shorter, but this is really nice for just visually appealing to the eye. And then I'm going to go ahead and create a branch off of this, which is design assessments. Enter, branch off of this, choose format or medium, enter, and last one, choose strategy. So I'm going to go ahead and move these around so you can see them more clearly. And I love the different colors here. So a neat thing you can also do is if you hold it down, this little wheel shows up. You can change the color. You can delete the branch, copy the branch, drag to transplant branch, add, comment on it, choose shape, or auto arrange. So there's definitely different options you can do in terms of customizing your branches. Next, see another color. So this is the development. For time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and add all the branches. Implementation, and then another one would be, or the last one would be evaluation. So because evaluation comes after implementation, I'm going to go ahead and drag it up here because in my mind that makes more sense. And then I'm going to drag implementation down a little bit. So you can also add images to each branch if you'd like, which is really nice. And then lastly, once you're done, you can share the Coggle, you can present the Coggle, and you can download the Coggle to your computer. So if you wanted to share it, you would just have to take it off of private so everybody can view it, and create new link here, and then you can copy, Control-C or Command-C, and then paste it wherever you would like in order to share the link with classmates or whoever that may be. So this is a basic concept map with Coggle, and like I said, you can get very complicated. I can go here and show you one I've done before that has a lot more branches to it. Let's see. media creation tools. Um, and this really is a little bit more complicated. Um, but as you can see, it's super neat visual for teachers, and kind of overcomes that barrier of not understanding where your student is because you can't visually see it and they're trying to express it in writing. But this is really helpful. It shows you exactly where they are in terms of understanding the connections of things, and it's fun for them. It's interactive, and if they're a visual learner, can be really useful. The pictures are helpful too. There's a lot that you can do with it, and it's nice because you can share it and present it. So um, you can also go in and bold things and make them italics and different. So it's a useful tool, and something that I think is beneficial to the learning environment today.